Do you have questions? Good, because we have answers. Hi, this is Leung back with Groove Live, right here with you. If you happen to be joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're watching us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And don't forget to let us know where you're watching us from, your country, your city, as well as your time. Now, for the past several days, of course, we have been off and on with a lot of updates, a lot of announcements. And just to let you know, as part of our live show, yes, these announcements will keep on coming. So if you want to be amongst the first to hear all about them, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channels, that you like us on our Facebook pages, that you follow us all across social media, turn on those notifications. If you need to find the links to those, you will be able to see them either on the ticker of this video, depending on where you're watching us, or maybe it will be above or below this actual video in the actual description itself. So once again, make sure that you are notified so that you can join us live and become one of the first to know whenever we have these amazing updates for you. And just so that you know, yes, every time that we are on, a lot of times, either in the comments of the post, or maybe during the live comments, or maybe after the fact, we often see a lot of questions. Now, unfortunately, we don't always get the chance to cover all these questions because they don't always show up on StreamYard or whatever platform we happen to be using at that point in time. However, we do understand that when we do check, there are a lot of questions. Many of them are actually quite similar. And so today, I actually want to address some of those questions. Specifically, when it comes to Groove and the Groove expansion projects and all those things that you might want to know about, I want to show you where you can find some of these FAQ, frequently asked questions, and even how you can submit some of your own questions if they're not actually covered in the actual FAQ themselves. All right, so keep in mind, we are, of course, a nice community. As much as we try to be, we want to be wholesome, we want to be nice, we want to be helpful. So everything that is a legitimate question, okay, everything is up for grabs. We'll do whatever we can, everything in our power to ensure that we can help you to answer those questions. But keep in mind, okay, we don't really want to create an environment or a community where people just start to complain and to, vent their frustrations, borderline abuse and disrespect, whether it's me or whether it's any member of the Groove team or fellow community members. Unfortunately, a lot of times we do see a lot of disrespect happening. And unfortunately, for me, for example, I don't respond well to that. And so for the sake of everyone else involved, I keep my mouth shut. I normally don't entertain them, but that's just me, okay? Because I want to be a little bit better than that. And so I'm not going to involve myself in those types of situations or conversations. But keep in mind, okay, just so that you know about the culture of Groove, of course, we want everybody to respect each other and we want everybody to be nice. So please, if you're going to complain, if you're going to whine, if you're going to sulk and say all these bad stuff, this is not for me, this is really bad, this is not good, okay, then unfortunately, this is the kind of stuff that we are not going to entertain. All right, so if you're nice, if you're reasonable, then we have no problems. I think we are just going to get along just fine. But with that said, okay, here is the page that I want to deter you to, simply because I want to send you to the place where you can find as much information about this as much as possible. In fact, you may see this URL. Maybe you've seen it before, whether again in the ticker or in the description above and below this video, because we often refer you to those different types of resources. So we highly encourage that you check out those resources whenever possible, because a lot of times you may be able to find the answers to those questions right then and there. All right, so here is the first page that I want to take your attention to. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen. Give me a few seconds right there. This is the first page that you are going to see. All right, so you may again have seen this page either before, you've seen this URL before in one of our resources section, because of course, this is where you will go to find our FAQ. Okay, so right here, grooveasia.cm/FAQ, you will be able to find more information about that as well. And when you come there, this is the page that you will see. Now, I'm not going to actually answer all of the questions, okay, because a lot of these answers are already on this page. But just to let you know, when it comes to the type of questions that we see very frequently, the type of questions that we want to answer for you, the type of questions that we see time and time and time again, that we want to make sure that you have the answers to, you will find a lot of them right over here as well. Okay, so for example, if you want to learn about what is GrooveAsia.cm, once you click on any one of these questions, you will be able to read up on the actual answers themselves. So if you're wondering what GrooveAsia actually is, make sure that you come here to learn more about that. In addition, how can I sign up for a GrooveAsia account? What is the difference between Groove.cm as well as GrooveAsia? What is GrooveAsia launch event all about? And this one is actually something that we've been talking about for several days now with a lot more information, which I'll share more with you in just a moment's time. If you happen to be new, join us where you can go to find out more information about this. But just to give you a quick summary of all the different answers, right? This is where you'll be able to find the resolution for that as well. What is GrooveAsia launch event all about? Read up on a quick answer right over here. In addition, you will also see some additional questions about who are the leaders of GrooveAsia. Do I need to create a new account under GrooveAsia.cm? Does it matter if I am a GrooveAsia free or platinum account holder? This one is very interesting because almost every time I see a lot of our fellow members, they feel that it's necessary for you to tell me that, hey, I'm a platinum member, I'm an upgraded member since June of last year, since March of last year, since September of last year. They feel that it's necessary to tell me that prior to asking me the subsequent question, when in reality, it is not that relevant. Okay, so just over here, if you see, does it matter if I am a GrooveAsia free or platinum account holder? If you click over here, you will see our explanation of why it is not important and why you don't need to tell us that when you're asking us different types of questions. All the opportunities are available to everybody. Okay, some additional questions such as how do I join the new GrooveAsia communities? Obviously, there's plenty of different questions that's asked in a lot of different ways. I'm just giving you basically one of the variations so that you will know exactly what type of question is being asked. And so if you have a very similar question, just know that this is just a variation of some of those questions as well. What is the best way to help GrooveAsia right now? In fact, this is a very good question. I invite you to not only read up on this if you are in fact interested in being a bigger part of the GrooveAsia community, but within the next 12 to 24 hours, okay? Make sure that you keep a close look at our YouTube channel, because right then and there, we are going to actually upload a brand new video that will share more with you about the GrooveAsia community team, okay? So if you haven't already, make sure that you go to our YouTube channel at GrooveAsia so that you will be able to find out exactly more information about that as soon as that actually gets released. In addition, some additional questions. Does GrooveAsia only benefit those who are based in Asia? I think that many people think that it does, when in reality, it doesn't. So go ahead and check out this actual answer right here to learn more about that. In addition, can those who don't speak Asian languages also participate in GrooveAsia? The answer is yes, of course. Learn more about that in detail right here in this question right here. And of course, some additional ones as well. Why do we need to create a whole new community for GrooveAsia? Am I required to be involved with GrooveAsia with the actual expansion projects, not only for Asia, but also for other countries, continents, regions of the world as well? Find out more information about that over here as well. With GrooveAsia, does that mean that Groove is only expanding into Asia? How can I contribute to this venture as part of the GrooveAsia community team? Does GrooveAsia have job, career, or paid opportunities? Can I travel or relocate to be more involved in GrooveAsia? What other products and services are available with GrooveAsia? Can I promote GrooveAsia products as an affiliate? Do I need a new affiliate account to promote GrooveAsia? How much can I earn as an affiliate and I'm in, how can I join GrooveAsia.cm? Okay, so with all of that, I invite you to come here once again to the page that you see on the screen right now, grooveasia.cm/FAQ. And of course, one of the best things about our interactive community, I know, not every single question, of course, has been covered in this FAQ list right here, which is why there is actually some very good news for you. When you come here to grooveasia.cm/FAQ, you read through all these questions, you read through all of the answers, which I highly recommend that you do. In addition, you will also see that there are a lot of links inside over here. Okay, there are different links to some of the questions over here. For example, you see a link right here, right? You click over here. Okay, there's no link on this one, but maybe over here, there are some additional links right here. Okay, so I highly recommend that not only do you come here just to read the questions, read the answers, but I also highly encourage you to click through to the links, any one of the links that you haven't had the opportunity to check out. Make sure that you do check them out, because these are all additional resources for you. Now, if in the end, the question that you have is actually not covered in this list of FAQ, when you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will actually see that we have an opportunity for you to ask your own question here as well. It says have more questions, ask your question over here. And once you actually click on this actual link, okay, it's going to open up a brand new link here for you, a brand new tab, or maybe a brand new window. And you will see that this will take you to the official GrooveAsia questions form, where you will have the opportunity to actually submit your very own question. Okay, read up on the actual instructions, follow all of the different guidelines, and answer every single question. Submit your question over here. Click on the submit button. If you want to get a copy of your responses, click over here where it says send me a copy of my responses. But regardless, simply submit your question over here, and one of the members of our team, they will be able to see those questions. And if it is a legitimate question, once again, reasonable, respectful, and something that will benefit the entire community, they will once again be added into this list right here on grooveasia.cm/FAQ. Okay, so that is the process. We want to do whatever we can to make sure that you get your questions answered as much as possible. And so with that, please follow the instructions that we have outlined for you right here on this actual session of Groove Live, so that you will also have the opportunity to get your own questions answered as well. Now, earlier, I did mention that within the next 12 to 24 hours, I want to invite you to go to our YouTube channel, because right over here, and I will send you the link if you haven't seen this already, it's going to be at youtube.com/GrooveAsiaCM. Okay. Once you come to this actual YouTube channel over here, you will see not just an archive and playlist of a whole bunch of different videos that we have already done for you. Okay. You will be able to check out all of the tutorials, a lot of training, a lot of really great information, announcements, even bonuses. Definitely come over here, check it out. As you can see, this GrooveAsia Live. Do you have questions about GrooveAsia? This is live right here, right now. As you can see, this says live going on right at this moment. Okay, but regardless, I want to invite you to come here and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Turned on those notifications, because once that actually happens, when our brand new video and subsequent videos, whatever about GrooveAsia, about affiliate marketing, about anything else, once we actually come on live, and once all these videos actually become active and published, you will be amongst the first to know anytime that all these additional videos actually get online. Okay, so you're definitely not going to want to miss out on any single one of those announcements and publications. So do us a favor, do yourself a favor, go to the page on the screen right now, youtube.com/GrooveAsiaCM, and over there you will be the first to know as soon as our next new video about how to join our community, our new new GrooveAsia community team. Once that gets announced, you will be the first to know as well. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. And just to let you know, yes, we do see some of these questions that is online right here, right now. And so if I take a look at a couple of these, we see one from Tyra saying, thank you for taking the time to keep us updated as well as sharing. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week here for you as well. And hopefully this is something that is along the lines of what you're looking for. Marius is also saying GroovePipe CRM is not an infographic anymore. I remember that it was present sometime early this year. Please clarify. The clarification, just to let you know, in anything Groove related, hopefully that you understand that right now we are talking about GrooveAsia. So the next time that you do have a question, hopefully it will be along the lines of the topic. But since we're here anyway, the best possible way that you can keep updated with all of the different announcements when it comes to updated and upcoming products and services is, of course, the infographic site, right? If it's there, then it's there. If there's a date attached to it, then there's a date attached to it. If it's not there, just like what you're seeing with GroovePipe, then right now it just means that there are no updates and there are no announcements based on that. Whether or not it's going to be an official announcement from Groove about GroovePipe or not, I don't know if there's going to be an actual announcement. But again, once you go to the groovefunnels.com/infographic, if it's there, then it's there. If it's not there, that means that there's no update. So that's all pretty much, Marius, that I can share with you right now. Hopefully that helps to serve to answer your question as well. Tara is also saying, looking forward to the new info. Thanks again. You are very welcome. We also have Nicholas join us saying, woohoo, go team. Yes, absolutely. A lot of really cool things that are happening. And by the way, if you do want to be involved with the GrooveAsia community team, Mr. Nicholas McIntosh is going to be one of our leaders that you're going to be working really closely with. So if you haven't already, make sure that you connect with this guy because he is definitely one of our mentors as well. Tyra is also saying done. Very good. And we also have another Facebook user, a friend, saying, good job, Simon. Thank you very much. But because we are not able to see your face, we're not able to see your name right now, we can only see and identify you as Mr. or Miss Facebook user. If the next time that you actually join us, Mr. or Miss Facebook user, please go ahead and follow the ticker, one of the actual links, grooveover.to/authorize. If you're able to see that in the ticker, then great. If not, simply go to grooveover.to/authorize. And once you actually go there, we will now be able to actually see who you are. We will see your smiling face. We will see your awesome name. So the next time that we see you live, we will be able to address you by who you actually are. So with that, in summary, everything that we just shared with you here today, yes, we just provided you with a place to go to find more answers to the most commonly asked questions that many people in the community are actually having. But if in addition, you have anything else that might be relevant, that might be related to what we are talking about here today, and you want to find a way to submit your very own questions, okay? We also gave you step-by-step guidelines on how you can find those again. So if you somehow missed that part, make sure that you rewind and watch this whole thing one more time so that you will have the opportunity to follow us in that guideline and know exactly where you need to go, what you need to click on in order for you to actually be able to ask us specific questions. In addition, okay, definitely go there first to see if your questions are already there to the FAQ page, because if it's already there, then it doesn't make sense for all of us to ask those questions once again. Okay, so again, if you need to ask your own, definitely make sure that you take that opportunity to do so. All right. Also, check out the videos about the FAQ as well as GrooveAsia on our YouTube channel when you get the chance. One thing that I didn't get to show you earlier, I'm going to go ahead and show my screen one more time right here on our actual channel. If you want to see a little bit more about the FAQ page that I just shared with you about, as I scroll through some of these, I'm trying to look for that particular video. And it looks like right here, okay, you will see that about 3 weeks ago, a video had been uploaded about the new FAQ page, which you should definitely get to know more about and learn more about. Watch this video to learn more about it. It's only 1 minute in length. And so I definitely think that it is worth your time to learn more about it and watch that as well. So with all of that, find a link to any of that in the description, as well as the ticker below or above this video. And so all those different things, I hope that you have the opportunity to do so. I'm seeing more questions, by the way, and a lot of these questions, they actually have been answered already. So go through to that FAQ page if you haven't already, okay? Go through to the FAQ page. If some of the times you see that your questions are not being addressed, it's not being answered, it's mostly because if you go to the FAQ page, you will find the answer, or they have been addressed previously already. So make sure, if you haven't already, go back to our YouTube channel, watch through our videos, watch through our instructions, watch through our guidelines. There you will be able to find pretty much any single one of the answers that you will need to find. Okay, so go ahead and watch this replay if you need to. But before we go, I will type in this one more time, grooveasia.cn/FAQ. If you haven't yet checked out the actual FAQ, make sure that you do so right there on this page. It is pretty important because all of the answers will be right there. All right, so with that, I do want to thank you for your time here today. We do want to wish you a great rest of the week, because it's going to be something more very exciting. If you want to be a part of GrooveAsia, our community, you want to promote, you want to be a part of the launch event, you want to be a part of everything that's going to be happening over the next few weeks, now is the absolute time for you to take fast action on everything that we have been discussing and talking about, okay? So watch all of our channels, watch all of our videos, watch all of our tutorials and live streams, because you're not going to want to miss out a moment of any one of those specific and detailed instructions. All right, so on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for your time being here today. And of course, if you're here, we do want to address that this is something that you should absolutely know about. And just so that you know, we do have another question that says, Simon, I don't have the GrooveAsia affiliate links. The answer is actually yes, you do have the GrooveAsia affiliate links. Make sure, once again, that you follow our instructions, especially with the video that we talked about yesterday, and anything that we talked about in terms of the JV pages. Make sure that you're on the right page. Make sure that you follow the instructions correctly, because if you miss out on any of those specifics, then yes, you won't be able to find your links. But all the instructions have already been shared with you in terms of how to find them. It doesn't make sense for me to repeat myself. So please go ahead and find all those specific instructions so that you have the ability to promote and be a big part of everything that we're doing. Once again, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I thank you for your time here today. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the week. This is going to be very exciting. I will talk to you very, very soon. You gotta get into the groove.